So I thought it was better to have some support because we have so many initiatives and so many things that sometimes we kind of get lost. And I hope to put us at least a frame for this discussion. So basically, you already heard about the European Beating Cancer Plan, and we had here in this morning Stella Kyriakidis explaining, and in parallel, there was the Mission on Cancer that was also developed, and both initiatives have are like a political commitment to the fight against cancer. So ECOS comes from the side of the mission on cancer, but it works together with the European Beating Cancer Plan, or at least aligning or tries to align with the European Beating Cancer Plan, so the duplication of efforts does not occur. And this mission concept, I will not go a lot through it, but it basically is like the mission to the moon. So we have one clear objective that we want to achieve. It's a complex objective, and it needs the involvement of different stakeholders, the citizens and all the community, so that we can achieve it. So it was kind of inspired by that the missions come into to space, and the mission on cancer specifically. But now we have this mission on cancer, and we want to improve the lives of 3 million people. This was already been said, but the landscape is huge. The stakeholders are very diverse and are sometimes in silos. So we needed a coordination efforts, and that's where the National Cancer Mission Hub idea came to the head of the commission, and there was some funding to ECOS to implement these national cancer mission hubs at the national, regional and local levels. And these national cancer mission hubs will try basically to be a vehicle of information and of aggregation of information and of stakeholders, bringing the information from the commission side to the national, regional, and local level. So as you see, they are here at the center. No, it doesn't go there, so it doesn't matter. You can see that it's on the center of the picture, let's say, and that's more or less how you can see ECOS. And so ECOS, as I said, wants to promote the creation of national cancer mission hubs in all member states and associated countries to establish a network of stakeholders across Europe, triggering the advance of cancer mission, to create synergies with other European initiatives, not duplicating efforts, but maximizing the impact, creating the foundation for a European network of national cancer mission hubs. And also, of course, citizens' engagement, that are at the center of the question. So basically, I want just to give you very briefly some highlights of the results that we already achieved. So one of the most important things of this project was the starting point. What is a national cancer mission hub, and what exactly do we mean, how they are organized, what they should do, what countries should do to create a national cancer mission hub. So we had to do some initial mapping to understand what kind of structures already existing. And actually we started even before that. At the kickoff meeting, we already promoted discussions about this issue. Then we did this mapping again. After the mapping, we gathered all the partners. More than 80 people were discussing remotely. What do we understand by this? What we understand by national cancer mission hubs, and what do we want them to perform and to deliver? And now we have the core features after these discussions, and we are now building this concept models. I will not go a lot through this, but just to tell you that we have now more or less a definition that national cancer hubs constitute a critical framework operating across national, regional, and local levels to facilitate the implementation of the European mission on cancer and the European Beating Cancer Plan within each member state and associated country, by fostering collaboration, dialogues, and partnerships between diverse stakeholders, including representatives of policymakers, healthcare professionals, researchers, industry, patients and citizens. And most importantly, this is usually should be done in a co-creation and co-design process so that all the people feels integrated and responsible for contributing to the mission on cancer. National Cancer Mission Hubs play a pivotal role in unifying efforts and accelerating progress, and of course, contributing to the goal of improving the lives of 3 million people living with cancer by 2030. I think we already have many other things doing, so just to give you a picture of our idea of what we can be as National Cancer Mission Hubs. So on one side, we want to involve different types of stakeholders, and on the other side, we want to build synergies with different initiatives, and that we don't, in order not to duplicate efforts and to build maximum impact and contribute to this incredible goal of improving lives of 3 million people. And I just want to go, you can see on our website many of our efforts so that we don't lose the time for discussions that are most important here. But I can tell you that this is a very large project with more now than 60 partners, because we recently have had or joined, or they are not yet officially joined, but will be soon, Bulgaria and Denmark. And so we are now 30 countries and 61 partners. And so this helps a lot when we have our major goal to implement national cancer hubs in all member states and associated countries. So we now have all member states and already 3 associated countries, including Norway, that is here in this table. So thank you for your attention.